Hi, this is Dr. Green. We're looking at WebAssign Homework 1 and an example like problem number 11. So in this example, we've got a researcher who is recording the number of late arrivals that students have to a class of 40, and this is during the first week of classes. And they want us in Part A, convert the table to percentile rank, and then Part B, what's the number of late arrivals at the 70th percentile. So remember what percentile means. Percentile is the value with that percentage below it. So the 70th percentile right here, that is the value that has 70% of the data below. So with 70% below. And then let's talk about what these cumulative frequencies mean. So this 22 is saying that there were 22 students out of that class of 40 that were late 0 times during that first week. The 28 is saying there are 28 students total that were late 0 or 1 times. So that accumulates the first two categories. That's why they call it cumulative frequency. And the 31 is saying, well, that's the number of people that were late 0, 1, or 2 times. So that accumulates the first 3 categories. And then the 36 is the total number of people that were late 3 or less times. The 40 is the total number of people late 4 or less times. So to convert these to percentile ranks, all we have to do is take and divide by our total. Okay, a percent is part out of the total. So this is the part of the class that was late 0 times during that first week. So that percentile rank is going to be 22 divided by 40. And if you plug that into the calculator, you'll get 0.55 or 55%. And then do the same with the rest of these. So 28 divided by 40, that will give you 70%. 31 divided by 40 is 0.775 or 77.5%. So when you divide, you got to move the decimal over 2 places to convert to percentage. And the 36 out of 40 is 90%. That's 0.90 if you divide that on the calculator. And then 40 out of 40 is 100%, 1 or 100%. And when you do percentile ranks, your top percentile rank's always going to be 100%. So that's Part A. And then Part B, what is the number of late arrivals that corresponds to 70th percentile? So that means 70% or below. So here's 70%. So 70% of the data are going to be below 1 tardy during that first week of class. Okay, so the number of late arrivals that corresponds to 70th is 1 late, or 1 tardy. So that's not the number of students. There were 28 students that were late 1 time, but they're asking about the number of late arrivals that's at the 70th percentile. And likewise, 3 tardies or 3 late arrivals was at the 90th percentile. So if you were late to class 3 times in that first week, then you were at the 90th percentile. 90% of the people had less tardies than you. 1 is at the 70th percentile. So 70% of the class had, well, the same or less tardies than you.